What's up, guys? My name is Dave Nash, and in the past 7 years, I've scaled 4 of my own brands to over $1 million in revenue, and right now, I personally own a clothing brand that is going to do $1.5 million a year in 2024. Now, what is this video about? Well, I'm going to show you how to scientifically scale your clothing brand. Yes, your clothing brand to over 100K per month in a very logical process that anyone can do. So now, how do we even go about this? Well, look on the screen right now. Stop looking at my face. This is the flow chart. This is a God level flow chart that incorporates everything that your business is going to be doing to get profit and customers so that you can grow. Now, what does it consist of? Well, number one, there's traffic sources. So these are all your traffic sources on the left. And then after you get your traffic, what do? Well, you move into the remarketing strategy. And this entire chunk right here in the middle is all of your remarketing strategies after you have gotten your initial traffic, so that where can you end up? On the far right, which is the customer. So basically, one theory idea that you need to understand is that all business activities are flowing from left to right on this flow chart to do what? To get the customer, baby, because this is the most important part of business, right? You need customers, because what do customers represent? Money, and money is profit, and that's how you grow your business. So let's dive right into the strategy, and I'll explain to you this God level flowchart that I am so excited to share with you today. So starting on the far left is the traffic sources. When you first start your clothing brand, literally no one knows about you. You want to get customers, but no one knows about you. So how do you get people to know about you? That is where traffic sources come in. So the first part about growing your clothing brand is you need the traffic. So what are these traffic sources? For clothing brands, these are the main 5 ways anyone can get traffic. These 5 ways are meta ads, TikTok ads, organic social, which is TikTok and Reels. You post on them, they go viral. New people see your products, influencers and affiliates, as well as Google ads. So when you're running traffic sources, what is the goal? The goal of your traffic sources is to funnel all of these prospects and these potential customers into your product page. Product page is the central part of this entire flowchart and strategy. Why? Because what can a customer do on the product page? The customer can click add to cart, add that product to their cart, and then check out, so that they become a customer and they give you their hard-earned money. So that's why getting customers on the product page is the central core idea of this entire flowchart and strategy. How does it start? It starts with the traffic sources. So meta ads and TikTok ads, you're just creating creatives, putting them into the ad platforms, and then you're spending money so that you can get people to the product page. Now, in a dream scenario, you would want people to see these traffic sources and then go straight to the product page and then check out. However, that is probably not the case about, I'd say 90 to 95% of the time. What are they doing besides just traffic source, the product page, to check out? Well, they're just dilly-dallying around the entirety of the funnel. Your goal is to get people to go from the left side of the funnel where they don't know you. So they're all, to the left over here in this imaginary space is all the people that, they don't know about you. That's why you pay money to these platforms or spend time and money to produce content for these platforms to reach new people. And then what that does is it pushes them from not knowing you to seeing your traffic source to going to your social media. So like I said, the strategy I'm about to say is what happens if they go to your traffic source and they don't go ideally to the product page. Well, they have to dilly-dally in between for many reasons. So once they see your meta ads or your TikTok ads, what do they funnel into? They funnel into your social media, which is your Instagram and your TikTok. If they don't go straight to the product page, then at the very least, you want each prospect to look at your Instagram or your TikTok through your meta ads, your TikTok ads, your organic social, or your influencers. Because what you are going to do is that once those customers, potential customers, follow your Instagram and your TikTok, that's when your Instagram strategy is going to come into play. You're going to post on your social, and you're going to drop new collections and have new releases so that the customers who only follow you on Instagram and TikTok but haven't gone to the product page yet or haven't become a customer yet will start getting interested and then go to the product page. So as you can see, it's really just a flywheel of people going in a circle like this. So they go on your Instagram, they go to the product page, maybe they don't want to purchase. So then they'll go back to the Instagram, you post more stuff, they'll go back to the product page. Again, maybe they don't want to purchase. So what do? You post on the Instagram again, And this can happen, stories every day or drop a collection every month. Whatever your cadence is for your brand, your goal is literally to just get people on the product page, because the product page, like I said earlier, is the only place that they can check out. So they want to go on the product page so that they can go into this right side and get closer and closer to becoming a final customer. In an ideal world, they go from your meta ads or TikTok ads or organic social or influencers straight to the product page, but sometimes they have to take a detour on your social media because they need to do a few things. They need to check out your aesthetic, see if you've been around long enough. They need to trust you and they need to see your content. They want to shop your entire catalog. For me, I always say that your social media is your website before your website, because your social media aesthetic and your posts, they need to be very carefully curated and appeal to your customers so that they can say, I guess it is worth it checking out the website, checking out the products on the website more in depth, looking at the details, the more in-depth photos, so then they can move themselves toward checking out. So that is like the goal of social media. And the point of it is to keep posting on there so that you keep pushing them to the product page. Hey, we just dropped, push the product page. Hey, we just restocked, push the product page. As you know, not everyone that goes on your product page is going to check out. Well, why? It's because not everyone is ready to check out at that exact moment that they visit the product page. So what do you need to do to push people who visit your website over to becoming a customer? Not only are you going to keep posting on your Instagram so that they keep going to the product page, Instagram product page, because some people don't even want to follow the Instagram. Not 100% of the traffic. In fact, it's probably only 1 to 2% of the traffic actually follows the Instagram. So you have to remarket to them in a different way. And this part of the graph, these things over here, is exactly how you're going to remarket to them without using social media. Once they get to the product page after getting funneled into there by all of these forms of traffic and posting on Instagram and TikTok, they are now on the product page. I hope, and this is what I do, but I hope that you do it too, is you will have one of those pop-ups. This is a standard Klaviyo or PostScript pop-up that says, hey, 10% off if you sign up, 15% off, 20% off, buy one, get one free if you sign, whatever your offer is. Most people, it's between 10 and 20% if they give their email or SMS. That is the offer that you're going to use to get their information and remarket them. So then that's when opt-in to pop-up offer comes into play. You will have a pop-up offer, they will opt into it, and then they will go into your welcome series. Your welcome series is your PostScript, your Klaviyo. It's a 3 to 5 email sequence that will introduce the customer to your brand. And then hopefully within those 5 emails or 3 text sequence, one of those emails will trigger them and they will purchase. In that email sequence, you can do things like, hey, these are all the celebrities that wore my brand. Hey, these are what customers are saying. Hey, here are 3 bestsellers. Ideas like that will basically just keep dripping right into their email box or their SMS, and they will eventually, hopefully, think, hey, maybe I should give them a chance, click on the email, and guess what? The point of those emails is to funnel them right back into the product page over here so that they can go and check out and then become a customer. Like over here where there's a flywheel between product page, they leave, post on Instagram, get them back on the product page. That is what this part of the funnel is going to show, which is welcome series as well as regular email campaigns. After the welcome series is finished, which is about a 1 to 2 week span, depending on your cadence, then they will be inserted into your regular email campaigns. These are the campaigns that you're sending every 3 days, 2 to 3 times a week, or it could be just your product launches, new releases, restocks. And if they're not followed on your Instagram, which is where you're probably also going to post those, then you can get their email and start emailing them, because like I said, not everyone is going to get remarketed on the Instagram, but they can get remarketed on email and SMS. So that's why you're going to send regular email campaigns to do what? To get them back on the product page. Because what can customers do on the product page? They can click add to cart, check out, enter their payment information, and give you their hard-earned dollars so that they finally turn into a customer. Great, you guys are getting it. Awesome. There's other parts of remarketing where, okay, they opt into the pop-up offer and they're still dilly-dallying on the site. They're choosing whatever, add to cart, and then what? They finally get to checking out. Checkout is where you're entering you're very close to giving me or whatever brand owners their money. They're checking out, they're entering their information, their address, their credit card information, and then something in their head, I don't know what happened, maybe they get distracted or maybe they think, maybe it's not the right time to spend the money. Whatever it is, they basically will be sent an abandoned cart email. And in that abandoned cart email is going to be the same thing. It's going to say, hey, you forgot this. It's going to go right back to the product page or right back into the checkout. Hold on, I got to change this because a lot of the times the point of this email is to go right back into the checkout. So it looks something like this. So after the abandoned cart email, they go right back to checkout. After the abandoned cart email, they might get an abandoned cart SMS, which will hopefully bring them to the product page or hopefully bring them right back to checkout because they're already so close to become a customer. You just need to remarket to them a little bit more in a kind of like a flywheel effect to become a customer. Now, guys, I know that was really fast. I just wanted to get this really high level, incredibly potent flowchart strategy into your brain so that you can understand how every part of the business will come together, whether it's traffic sources to cold traffic, retargeting on social media, remarketing through email, SMS, so that you can take cold traffic, push them along the funnel to becoming a customer. The reason why I say that this is scientific scale is because there's no complexity. Like there's no enigmas, there's no mysterious nature of what it takes to become rich. You just follow this flowchart. In this blank space here, there's people that don't know about you. And then how do you get customers? You need to get people that don't know about you to know about you through traffic sources. You funnel these people on the traffic source to either your product page. If they don't want to go to your product page yet, you funnel them into the social media. It's one or the other. On the social media, you basically just keep posting there on a reoccurring basis to get them to the product page. Once they get to the product page, they can either check out, become a customer immediately, or they might make a pit stop, opt into your pop-up offer, leave, and then you have their email so that you can flywheel effect, give them emails, SMS, to get back on the product page to become a checkout to a customer. Now, if they get to checkout, then what you need to do is you need to collect your email again, and then abandoned cart, email, SMS, email, SMS, flywheel until you push them to go from checkout to becoming a customer. Guys, this was a 13-minute video. I hope you watched the entire thing. It was very fast-paced. You're going to need to go back, rewind, rewatch it, share with your friends, whatever it is. More of these on the way. Give a thumbs up and subscribe if you are interested in learning more about how to scientifically scale your clothing brand to 100K a month. Thank you, guys. Peace.